Click here. Sheets. Okay, guys. Just one moment. So we'll enter your name. Okay. Oops. And I think let me remove this. It's too big. Just 2 minutes. Name, understand guys, and education's qualifications. So why it's so big? Understand it. And you mention what education means, your BA, BCup, and all those things. Pass out year. When did you pass out? I mean, your qualifications, I said, guys. Qualifications and pass out year. Okay. So are you in working professionals, working or not? Means working professionals. It's not only we called as the one who working in IT, he called as working professional. It's not like that, guys. So anybody work, he's called as a working professionals. Understand? And you mentions, are you fresher? Understand? And then do you have career gap? Yes or no? Career gap, yes or no? Correct, guys? Which task or which projects, task or projects you working? Guys, am I clear or not? And then that's it. So can you please mention all those things, team? Yes. Name. So what exactly I'm going to do? I will create this drive to you. Just one moment. Control B and great. Just 1 second. Name, qualifications, pass out here. Don't take working professionals, freshers. Does have career group, and then task or projects. Understand? So I will share this drive. Control save. Let's copy. One moment. So did you, I hope you got access. Have you anybody tried? You can try. You got access yesterday. You can post anything in the, not anything. If you have any issues, then you can post it, guys. Understand? Now, team, morning. Oops. So please find the below link and please introduce yourself. Understand, team? And I wanted to mention another things here. Did you opt for recording? Yes or no? Understand, Tim? Did you take recording? Yes or no? Understand? Very simple. So I just copy this. Understand, Tim? So I will create one Google Drive. Understand? So let me share the drive to the classroom. Just one moment. See, let me tell you, and it's not mandatory. What is meant by mandatory? Mandatory means if you don't want to introduce, it's nobody forcing you. Am I correct or not? I just maintain this file to know each other's. If I know some career gaps, which backgrounds are you into technical before and non-technical before? For all those things, I created this. Understand? So are you into technical and non-technical? Am I you understand or not? So let's save it once again and copy the link. I think I already pasted. Yep, 0. Tim, good morning. Please find the below link and please what you write in the task and projects. You need to mention which projects you're working. Means I worked on data types. So this is the task. You mentioned task 1, task 2, task 3. If you completed task 4, then task 5 is continue. You can mention task 5. Understand, Vardhaman? Again, I'm saying it's not mandatory, but I would appreciate the one who complete the projects. You will see the result at the end, not right now. Understand? So when you keep a seed in this, I mean, what we called in sand to rip, it will take more time or not. So the same things we just, okay, just one moment. Thank you. Bold. Share to full stack data science, 8:30 a.m. Save. And okay, not restricted anyone with the link. I'll give you edit access to everybody. Understand, team? Just copy link and done. Let's close this. Let me try one more time. Let's get it. One second. Let me click this. Great. You find all the details or not? Okay, let's close it. Today is 29th. So the first thing, I created a drive link to introductions about yourself. Understand? Let me tell you, please, I request team to please maintain the sheet. Understand, guys? No voice, guys. Can you hear me, online team? Yes, yes, it's mobile also accepted. Yeah. Now, Mr. Om, Mohammed, you check your internet. Okay. So request him to please maintain this sheet till end of the day. Correct? Great. Now let's talk to another one. And please do not immediately, because a lot of time it is overlapping, because 10 people log in at once and you write an update A name. After 10 minutes, somebody will come when you say B, it is updated. Understand or not? So that's why keep wait and check. Clear, guys? And it's overlapping. So before update, please save it and then edit. Correct, guys? Now, yesterday, my admin team gave access to 8:30 a.m. Google Classroom access. Have you tested, guys? Have you checked it? I want you to check this. So for today onwards, yes, sir. Great. Today onwards, you can post your error. Understand? So the moment when you post the error, doesn't expected answers immediately. You understand? So might be I'm busy with some other calls as well. So the moment when I see, I can respond. In the meantime, if anybody you know the answer, please help to your friends. Am I correct or not? This is the second thing. And the another one is, and if we have any leaves, sometimes I do have a human being, guys. I am sick sometimes. If announcement, so I will post all the announcements from the classroom, Google Classroom, correct? I would request to not create any WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, all those things. Am I clear? Guys, are you getting my point? The reason why lot of students, they're from different zone, guys. Understand? You're from Calcutta, you're from UP, you're from Bihar, and within 5 days you become a very close friend. Do you know? Within 5 days. Okay. But what happened after 1 month? Not all five friends not come to the classes every day. One day they will come, 5 days they will gone. Understand? Now, when again you meet, then you guys talk each other. I not understand the class, man, because the classes, but you ruined other person's mentality. Now, guys, if you want to create, it's your wish. But I see many faces, lot of good students, they flunk, lot of bad students, they educated. Now, my lot of students, they created group. The group is all about similar mindset. Means the one students get placed, another students will get placed. Those groups, they need creative, guys. You got to know later part who is studying, who is not. And after last week, you got to realize that the friend you make on the beginning, he's destroy you. Understand? Now I gave you my experience, I'm sharing you guys. Please, because you're the beginning. So that's what I'm trying to say. Online team, are you understand or not? Clear, guys? So please, and if any of your friends ask for your WhatsApp and Twitters and all those things, just let me know. Okay? Clear? And feel free to discuss any questions and error you should post in the classroom. Correct? So this is what I just wanted to highlight in today. And before that, let's introduce today very important concepts called NumPy. What is this, guys? NumPy. So today we understand crash course on NumPy. I mean, NumPy is one of the library everywhere we used in data science journey. What is meant by that? Your machines does not understand what exactly text, right? What exactly image. Do you understand? Now the text will convert to array. Understand or not? And image also convert to array. Getting my point or not? So when we convert these text to array manually, so let me tell you, manually, lot of things are impossible, guys. Lot of things are impossible. So that's why we must call as what are the things, guys? Import NumPy as NP. Now you may ask a question, sir, is this NP is mandatory? No, guys, you can mention anything. So you can say also import NumPy as NIT as well. But next time onwards, you call np.random, or instead of NIT, np.nit.random. Guys, are you understand or not? So everybody follows the standard protocols. So better we follow that, isn't it? Government says we should walk on a left side, isn't it? So when you drive your vehicles, that's a universal rule. We need to go with the left side. But a lot of people also drive in right sides or not. Are you getting my point? Just get it. So this is all those things. So what is NumPy? I'll give you a little bit introductions of it. And before I go back, I wanted to show you one presentations. So so find package, how to install the packages, everybody know or don't know? Okay. I wanted to speak the students who comes from village and who comes from the area which is not good. And sometimes you feel to ask questions in front of everyone. Am I correct? I I humble request to dear brothers and sisters. I'm also coming from village, guys. Understand or not? So what I'm trying to say, feel free to talk to me your local language. Am I correct or not? So I do see many of the institutes, they sounds like, they hi-fi, they sounds like big hi-fi English, but nobody knows anything. Am I clear or not? Am I clear, guys? Everybody I'm saying. So come back straight, sit and talk to me. And I will give my connections. Sir, how many packages in Python? No, you can't say Python packages billionaires. You understand? You can ask a question, sir, how many formula in math, Saurav? What do you answer? We have many formulas or not? The same way we have many packages in Python. Every year, new packages are born, right, guys? Every year, new packages are born. So the math concepts also born, isn't it, guys? Math logic is born. It's uncountable. It's an ocean. Data science is an ocean. But there is a way. Let's say if I tell you to swim in an ocean, can you do this? If I drop in the middle, you can't swim. But there is a way to swim. Am I correct or not, guys? So this is a data science is an ocean. I'll tell you how to get into it and how to become a champion in it. Very simple. When you get an offer, that means you got to know everything or not, guys? Clear? Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying, because many students I interact, because they said that I cannot speak, sir, because some of them feel it. Then I said, so what? You paid it, buddy. Understand or not? So I'm here. I'll talk to you. No need to worry. You can ask questions in any of your languages, guys. Understand? But I'll give an answers in English. Am I correct? Okay, great. Now I'll give you free so that you can be comfortable with me. Clear? Let me close this. Just 1 second. Okay. So let me tell you another thing. When I open Google, that doesn't mean that I don't know. That means I want you to give more exposure on research, finding, understanding with the help of image representations. Am I clear or not? Image representations I try to show you. Clear? Now, when we talk about NumPy, so please once how to install the packages. Naresh, I'll install. No need to worry. Do you see this is NumPy? Now, let me open this. Do you see this diagram or not? Open image, new tab. So 1D array, can we call one dimensions array or not? Or also we called as data structure. Isn't it, guys? Also we called as data structures. Data structures is collections of data type. Matrix is collections of data structures, right? And this is called 2D array. This is called 3D array. 2 dimensions, 3 dimensions. When we have 10 rows and 10 columns, can we have multi-dimensions array or not? So NumPy is the package which take care of multi-dimensions array. NumPy is the package or library. Package or library both are same. I guys understand? NumPy is package or library which deals with multi-dimensions array. Understand? Multi-dimensions means it greater than 3 rows and 3 columns. Now, great. Let's understand this one. So I hope you remember how to install the packages, guys. How to install the packages or not. So, but let me tell you once again, because I want you to click this one, Anaconda 3, and then Anaconda prompt. There's a 2-way to install the packages, but if you guys installed in Anaconda, so this is by default loaded. If you install VS Code, PyCharm, your wish, because a lot of people still they don't believe. Understand or not? Now it's not that all are in equal phase, guys. I understand. Now pip install. There's a 2-way to pip install the name of the package name NumPy. And when you enter, so this is the way you install the packages, guys. Just I told you this find package. What is the package, guys? NumPy, install package, import package, and how to install. Did you see? Go to the kernel terminal and conda install package name or pip install package name, because as we used Anaconda, all right, so that's why this package is already pre-built, so you don't need to do this, guys. And if some of the systems pip command is not works, you can try with conda install NumPy as well. Understand? If you can try to install the packages either way, we can call pip install package name or conda install package name. Guys, clear or not? Just one moment. Okay. Next one. Exit. Great. Now let's say in one dimensions array, if I want to read the value 27.5, what index we call? 4 index or not, guys? Isn't it? But this is one dimensions array. But when I want to call this one, do you need to how I call this, guys? This value 0. This value 0 contains second row and third column, isn't it? Can we say this, guys? So let's say, can I print A of second row and third column? Understand or not? That means by default, the first step is row count and this one is column count. Guys, am I clear? So by default, now there's a two things, guys. A2 comma 3, A2 slice 3. There's a 2 different value you will get. So 2 comma 3, 2 slice 3. Slicing is what, guys? We get some individual element from the structures, data structures. But when we say comma, that means I wanted to print the value. So let me explain all those things, but I'll give you some of the part, guys. Here, So can I say this A2 comma 3? That means what exactly output I'll get? Second row, third column. Can I get the zero values or not? Can I get the zero values, guys? Understand? So it's better than I'll go for a theory. I'll go for practical and then we start this one. Okay. Import numpy as NP. Understand? So I will tell you in future, this numpy is very important because I will tell you how to install Keras library in deep learning. Deep learning, you asked to the previous students, I explained very detailed, like same way. So the roadside kid, the driver, the truck driver, if they can sit, they can understand. Am I clear or not? Now let me tell you how to install Keras library in deep learning. I will tell you later, but before that, so there is an image pre-processing. Okay, what is the name of the concepts, guys? Image pre-processing. We import those things from Keras. Keras dot image data generator import image to array and array to image. Are you understand or not? So what is meant by that? That means we need to call two libraries here, import Keras and import numpy as NP. When I combine the two packages, then text will understand by numbers. Text will convert it to numbers, and those numbers are binary. What is binary? 0 and 1. Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to say here? So this numpy is very important, guys. Very, very important. Trust me. And I will give you 217 functionalities of numpy. I want everybody to practice this. Everyone. And okay, let me go back. NumPy. Let's say we have my list 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I get my list, what output I'll get, guys? What output I'll get now? 0 to 5. Very simple. Now, what is type of my list? What is type of my list? List. Because list denotes with square brackets. Let me tell you how to convert list to array. Let me tell you how to convert list to array. Very simple. Array is equals to, no, it's, I just mentions, sir, if you don't install the numpy package, what questions you asking, man? If you don't eat the food, so what? Man, definitely, man, you feel you're so weak. Means if you not install numpy, the program cannot run. The program cannot build. The projects cannot happen. Are you understand? Vikram, okay. No, can't the program run? Very simple. Clear, guys? Okay. No, program can run, but NumPy in the organizations, we have 2 crore rows or 100 columns. To work with these type of big rows, yes, Vikram, we must need to go for NumPy. Or else manually we cannot build. Clear? Thank you. Now let's say when we go back to the identifier here, np.array of my list, np numpy.array my list. Now let's check this. What is type of array? NumPy nd array or not? But exactly by default, guys, it is nd, means n dimensions array. Guys, are you understand up to this? Very simple. I create a list and I convert the list to array. And when you say type of array is nd and type of my list is list data structures. Clear or not? Today, how to take help options, I told you or not? How to take help options. There is a method called arrange functions, np.arrange, shift tab to take help options. Still, you need to understand more. Go back to help and mention keyboard shortcuts. Understand, team? To check keyboard shortcuts, I hope you will get all the detailed informations. np.arrange, let's shift tab. Let's create this. Okay, return evenly spaced value within a given interval means print the value with given interval. So np dot arrange. You understand or not? Okay. So let's say when I mentioned 5, so what exactly happened, guys? I get told you, right? So here, so very simple, no need such a high print values within given interval. Means when you say np dot arrange, did you see print the values within interval or not? 0 to 9. Are you understand or not? But still, let's go back. And if I want to more details, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Just go back. np dot arrange 3. We got answer or not? We got answer. Now let's go back. np dot arrange 3. What is output, guys? I understand. Print the element within this interval means what? 0 to 3 it is print. Am I correct or not? So how many argument we can pass here, guys? How many argument we can pass? Only one argument. Only one argument we can pass. np dot arrange. So what is output? We get print output as 0 to 4. Great. Now can we pass two argument here? np, what is output now, guys? 10 to 19. Let's check this. Are you understand? Team, are you understand? Now let's say 30 to 20. 30 to 20. It's wrong because we cannot count, let's say 10. So first part would be always smaller, 20 would be bigger. Team, are you understand or not? So that's why you cannot pass np dot 30 to 20. Team, are you understand or not? So now you may ask next question, how many functionalities we have like this, isn't it, guys? How many functionalities like this in NumPy? To understand these functionality, let me cover this. I will go back to the functionalities and then we discuss. Guys, are you understand? So one np dot arrange. So print the values within given interval. So print the values within given interval. Now, when you say np dot arrange 5, we get output print as 0 to 4. And when you say np dot arrange, anyway, you know this. Let's go back to this. np dot arrange 10 comma 10. What is output, guys? Again, because it doesn't make sense, because if you take a point and if I ask you what is the distance of the point, so what you say? There's no distance, right, guys? np dot arrange minus 30 20. Is it make sense? Minus 30 minus 29 minus 28 and goes up, and 17 16 18 19. Clear or not clear, guys? Now, is it very hard coded that you not learned this? Now let me tell you, if you started practicing every day 1 hour, slowly we build projects from tomorrow. Okay, there's a difference between task and projects. Understand, guys? If I give you a plus b, that is a task. If I give you one applications, then that is a projects. I will explain all those things in detail. Arrange functions, are you clear or not clear? It's mostly act like a range, isn't it? Mostly act like a range. Now np dot arrange 1035. Let's take help options, guys. Only one point I just want you to recommend before you start practice any code: be calm and patience. Understand? I do say don't be so angry that you bring a stick and break your laptop. Sometimes it happens, those scenarios. You understand? Let me tell you. So be calm and patient. I mean to say that before, do not rush or execute the code. Understand, team? Try to understand, take help, then execute. Why I'm saying? So first time, if you fix the problem, might be it'll take 1 hour or maybe 1 day or maybe 1 week. Every organizations minimum time frame to complete the project is 6 months, because data science does not has agile methodology, does not has agile methods. Means what exactly mean by agile methods, guys? Now in Java, .NET, they have agile projects. Agile means the client give you a task, you should complete by 1 week. That means that has to be done, then only the payment will release by client. Are you understand or not? So that's called agile methods. Now, if it is going to be extend, then it's headache on managers. So now in agile process, work should be very fast. You software people, they spend more time on the office works, and there has to be complete. 1 week means we need to complete in 3 days. Are you understand or not? If not, every day you have to shoot an email, update proper, so that might the time frame is extend from 1 week to 8 days, 8 days to 9 days. Guys, are you understand? Now, if I'm not wrong, guys, because in online team there are some working professionals are there. You can ask, or some of your friends ask, what's meant by agile. Am I correct or not? Now, clear, guys? Anyway, so when we talk software developer, no code is scripted. So we need to research and build the code. To build the code, we need to require 3 months, 4 months. Are you understand or not? That's why developer one project takes 1 year, one project takes 2 years, and all those things like that. Everybody's understand or not? Okay, great. Now let's talk about np.arrange. So when we talk about arrange, so what exactly output you'll get? So here this is start count, stop count, step count, isn't it? This is starting point, ending point, and step count. I mean to say that print the value between 10 to 30 and between how many step count, guys? 10 printed, after 5 it's 15, then 20 and 25. Am I clear or not? No need to take more time on it. Now let's say arrange is clear or not. Let me go back to another one, np.zeros. What exactly, guys? np.zeros 4,5. And again, you need to open two close brackets. Let's do this. So here, np.zeros 4,5. Just now I said by default, this index rows or column, guys? By default, this is rows or column? Rows or column? Rows. And this part is columns. So np.zeros, let's take help options, and I can say this: return a new array of given shape filled with the zeros. Any guesses what is output then? Any guesses what is output then? Online team respond, man. I know you are VIP people. I know you are big guys. I know you're working professionals. There's no harm to respond, isn't it? Online and offline, both of your team. Very simple. Can I get 4 zeros and 5 columns? Just now I said filled with zeros. So what is output, guys? We called as 4 zeros and 5 columns. Let's take this one. I'll go back to this one here. Did you see np.zeros 5? What is output? We print 5 zeros or not? Now np.zeros 5, again np.zeros 2, 1. 2 means what rows? 2 rows and 1 column, isn't it? 2 rows and 1 column, isn't it, guys? Now let's say np.zeros as, you can also define like this, guys. I mean to say that let's copy, and you will take the help options over here, and I can say that np.zeros, and let's check, are we get output or not? We create a identifier s2, 2, or you can call it as numbers, and you called as np zeros, and you can pass like this. We get output or not? Let's say if we change to 2, 2, 3, and when you check this, 2 rows and 3 columns. When we change to 5, 3, by default it is 5 rows and 3 columns. When we change to 5, 7, we get 5 rows and 7 columns. Am I clear or not? Crystal clear, guys, isn't it? Great. Now, Now, np.zeros, did you see we passed two open brackets, close brackets? Let me remove ones and let's check. Cannot interpret 4 as data type because it cannot understand. So you have to pass another one and you get output as 5 rows and 4 columns. Understand or not? np.zeros. np.ones. Can you tell me what is output, guys, now? What is output? 2 rows, 6 columns with value. Great. Understand? 2 rows and 6 columns with value. Let's go back and check it, isn't it? Now 6 comma 6 means 6 rows and 6 columns with value 1. What about this one, guys? 2 row and 4 columns. What about this one? np.ones. 6 row, 6 columns. Ones. Guys, very interesting or not? Now, is this, can we handle like 10,000 row, 10,000 columns? Let's try. 10,000 rows and 10,000 columns. It takes some time or not? It takes some times or not, guys? Let's check this. Did you see the kernel is still working? When you got star mark like this, that means the cell is running in the back end. Just wait to print an output. Am I correct or not? So just to wait to print an output. I hope. Am I clear or not? Because it's print 10,000 rows and 1 lakh column, guys. So if you see, I hope it's a big thing. I'm getting my point. I mean, it can hold this one, but you get output. So that's why in the data set, how to store the data. In this one, it takes more time or not? The runtime is very high. Now, if you have this type of data where we need to combine pandas and numpy. When we combine both, then we can call this type of big lines of rows and multi-dimensions of columns. Am I clear or not? Now let me close this and I can say this to np1's 6 rows and let's talk about 10 columns. It's very straightforward. Clear, guys? np.to's 2 comma 4. What is output, guys? 2 rows, 4 columns with value 2. Are you sure? Let's check. The output is wrong. 2's cannot understand. Now you may ask a question, sir, how do we recognize then? np.to's, what is functionalities? Guys, I will share you today one link. scipy.github HTML file I'll share. Just one moment. Don't scare by look at the task, guys. You practice or not practice. My job is to have to assign the work. Correct or not? Now, let's go back. You are a student. You have 24 hours. What do you do with the 24 hours? Let's say sleep for 10 hours. Let's say you chat with your girlfriends, boyfriends, another 5 hours. 15 hours is gone. Still, how many hours we have? Still 7 hours or not? 6, 5, how much? I think 8 hours. 9 hours. Still you chat with another 2 hours. All right, guys, still we have how many hours? 7 hours. You enjoy another 3 hours. Still you have 3 hours or not? So what do you do, man? 3 hours, just focus only 1 hour for working professionals. Okay. Did you see we have A to Z, ABS, absolute, accumulate, add, all, close. How many functionalities we have? 217 functionalities contains NumPy. If you practice this 217, you are excellent programmer for NumPy workshops, guys. NumPy is closed. Now, the student who is from Australia, the students who is from UK, the student who is from England, the student who is from India, everybody get into this. They won't get a part of it. Am I clear or not? The codes which you are learning, it's not only for Indian market, it's all for global market as well. Guys, am I clear or not? Now, let me do this. So what we done right now, we done arrange functions or not? If you notice every code, they don't import numpy. Do you think does they import numpy? No. Does they import numpy? No. They are just doing from numpy import star.